Yo, yo, what is up? So, we're gonna continue working on the wolf. We're, getting just about there. I'm gonna work on some fur and stuff for it. And maybe rig, if we get the fur and stuff done. So, yeah. this. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna... apply the mirror. Let me actually go ahead and make another save before we do all this. Save it over this one. Cool. I think about how I want to do the fur. Turn that off for now. Um, Let's say Carbon Kichis? Did I say that right? Been watching your tutorial series on a making a Souls-like game, and all I can say is thank you, because to me, you're the best Unreal tutorial person I've come across. Hey, I appreciate it. I think episode 15 and you butchered the name. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at pronouncing the names. Yeah, my bad. But nice, 15. That's probably right around where we start the main menu-ish. I'm guessing that's around where you are. Right around the early main menu stuff. But nice. How long have you been learning game dev stuff? How long have you been learning Unreal Engine? I think I'm gonna go to about right there. And then I need to do the other side. Cool. I think that's all I need. Should be okay. So let's add this to a vertex group. We'll call this front long hair. And assign. There we go. Literally just this week, but I'm a quick learner, and you make it easy to follow along and understand. Nice. Okay, so you're really early on. Really early on. Nice. Well, hopefully you understand a bit. I know blueprints and all that can be pretty confusing so far. Do you have any like experience in you know, like anything else like Blender or, you know, anything else related to game dev before learning Unreal Engine? Oh, I missed out on the ear back here. Let me add that. So right there. Or that one. There we go. There we go. That should be good. Cool. We will do that. Now I'm gonna make... I think I might make him some like short fur on his ears. So let's do that. Let's go from here to here. There we go. That should be good for that one. Now we just gotta copy that over to the other side. Let's see. Do I need that one? I don't think I need that one. Need that one though. Then back over this way. Down to here. And then back up this way. Yes, I'm used to Blender, mainly just tinkering. And I've used Game Maker and a little bit of Unity, but I never learned C++. Blueprints are hard, but I understand them better than C++. Yeah, blueprints are definitely gonna be easier than C++. I've yet to really dive into C++ yet myself, but I'm probably gonna start diving into that pretty soon since I've got a generally decent handle on blueprints now. But nice. Yeah, you have an experience in Game Maker, and Unity will help. I actually started learning in Unity first as well before I moved on Unreal Engine, but not for very long. I used Unity for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then I switched over to Unreal Engine. Okay, that should be good. So let's add another one. We'll call this ear hair. And assign that. And cool. Let's see. What? That shouldn't have. Wanted to add that to my ear hair. Sign. That shouldn't. Assign that to my ear hair. I haven't went through all your videos, but I'm hoping you've covered adding combat and enemy AI and stuff. We haven't made it that far yet. We're in the, we're like towards the end of the character creator system. So like once we get done with character creator, we're gonna be going into, like inventory and items and stuff like that. But yeah, we've still got a ton to do on the tutorial. The tutorial series is still an ongoing thing. It is not complete yet. Oh, that's why. I had to deselect that. Select. There we go. Cool. Ear hair, select. Hair, select. Deselect. Select. Deselect. Select. Deselect, select. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, so now I need to get this mid hair. It seems to go just kind of this mid region. So from here all the way around. And we're gonna go back to about this one. Yeah. We'll grab all of this. And that, sure. And let's give this a group called midsection hair. And assign to that. There we go. Save. If you weren't recording and making videos, how long would it take you to make this Souls-like game? Definitely a lot less time than the videos. Like the character creator system, I could have had that in at least done in at least like half the time. But because I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to completely spam videos nonstop, and you know, I got other stuff I want to work on, like my own game and stuff. It would be a lot faster for sure. Like the character creator system, I could have had that done in probably a week. Probably. Like everything up to what we're doing right now. And I've been doing the tutorial series for like a month now. So like 4 times as fast at least. But for the whole thing, I don't know. Because there's a lot of systems in it that I haven't built before. So I'm not too sure on some of the stuff, how long it would take. But, I don't know. For most of the code, probably like a few months. few months. Let's go from here down to here. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna select that. Deselect. Here, let's see. Select. Is there any advice you have to for learning blueprints? How did you learn? I learned like you did. I just watched tutorials. I would say the main thing is, you know, like, it just takes doing it a lot. I would say, you know, just do what you're doing. Follow tutorials. It won't make sense. A lot of stuff won't make sense for a long time. And, you know, the thing that, you know, people told me a lot when I was learning was like, people would say it'll just come to you one day. One day it'll just like start to come to you and you'll start to understand it. And that's kind of what happened. I just kept following tutorials until it started making sense, you know? But, you know, I would say, you know, for a good little while, just follow tutorials. And after you check. Is it good? It looks good. Looks good to me. Yeah, I guess it stopped. Weird. Yay, there we go. I appreciate you letting me know. Yes. Blueprints are fairly simple. Multiplayer becomes a bit limiting. Ideally, you should be learning both C++ and blueprints. They go hand in hand. Yeah, most people that are, you know, professionally doing game dev are going to use both blueprints and C++. Typically, some things are going to be more simple for blueprints, and then other things are going to be more, you know, it's going to be more efficient to do as far as like optimization and like performance. A lot of things are going to be better for in C++ with that, you know? Yes. Good? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't started diving into C++ yet, but I'm It's about that time. It's about time for me to start diving into it a bit. Yes. What up, Disguise Jim? What you got going on? But yeah, you could definitely do multiplayer with blueprints, but like say if you wanted to do a dedicated server or something like that, you literally have to have a C++ project. Yeah, blueprints could be confusing in the beginning. It took me a long time to get comfortable with blueprints, and there's still definitely stuff about blueprints that I need to learn. But yeah, it just takes time. Just one step at a time, and you'll get comfortable with it.
Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away.
Let me select that. Okay. I need to go up to here.
Reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away.
Let's go ahead and make a new vertex group, and we're gonna assign this to back end, and assign all this stuff to it. I'm currently rigging characters using Yuli. Did I read that right? It's kind of blurry. Modeling is a dark art looking modeling is a dark art looking good though. I appreciate. What's the end goal with this wolf? Joined a little late, sorry. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna right now we're making some fur. We're gonna try to create some of this kind of fur that we have on our reference, and then we're gonna rig it up and animate it, and it's gonna be a part of the game I'm building. That's the goal with it. That is the goal, to rig it up and make it a part of the game. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. But nice. What are you currently rigging? Alright, is that the same? I think that's good. Go ahead and assign that. Okay. I think I might actually grab this stuff. And assign it to this. Deselect that, select that. Okay. Cool. Cool. That should be good. I don't know why I can't read that word. I think I'm blind. I think it says Yuli, or is it Rigify? I think it says Yuli, though. Would be worth your your while for rigging all sorts. Saves a lot of time and gives all the correct bone rolls for the UE5 engine. Nice. Nice. I might try it out at some point. Yeah, I'm fairly new to, like, doing character models and stuff. So I've been, you know, just rigging stuff myself just for practice and stuff. But, I might look into that in the future. Look into checking some stuff like that out. But yeah, I did a rig the other day on this big monster thing. And, it went pretty good. UEFI? Yeah, I think it's just, or is it VFI? Vefi? I can't read that word at all. I think it's mostly my screen is blurry. It's like tiny little letters. I think it says Vefi though, or Vefi, Vefi? Something like that. Something like that. Let's see. So, let's add some fur. A lot less fur. And let's give this one... We're gonna set this one to front. And let's make it shorter. Something like that. Maybe even shorter than that. Maybe 0.2, maybe 0.3? Maybe. What's the time over there? I'm in the UK. It's like 11:07 p.m. Oh, nice. Nice. Good old UK. This guy's gym that was in here a minute ago is also from the UK. But it's 6:07 p.m. right now. So it's like midday. Midday. But nice. Nice. Okay. Let's brush some hair. But nice. How long have you been doing game dev stuff? 2 to 3 years or so, only a hobby, but wish I'd done it as a career. I mean, it's always possible to still hop into it. That's what I'm trying to do as well, make it a career. It is also not my career at the moment, but hopefully in the future. Just takes a lot of work. Lots and lots of learning. Still fairly new to Blender though. It has a lot to offer for free software. Yeah, isn't it crazy how much like good free software there is for like learning game dev stuff? Things like Blender and Unreal Engine, and it's crazy how much free stuff you can get out there to just like dive into learning game dev. Yeah, Blender's great. Blender's great. I've been using it for a few years. I didn't really dive into it though until about a year ago. So I've only really been, you know, using it frequently for about a year. But I started using it a few years ago, but just, you know, kind of every now and again. Not super frequently. Let the old YouTube playlist catch up. Actually, we can just skip this song. Do you have to render out to see how the hair will look like? No, you can, so, like, what I'm doing right now is I'm just using, like, a small amount of hair. And then, but you can go over here and, you know, edit some things to get a little bit more of, an idea of how it'll look. So, let's see. I can go to... right here, I can go to interpolated. Change the view count a little bit. And let's see. Why didn't that add that much? Let's set that to like 100. Go into object mode. Yeah, you go into object mode, you can get a little bit more of an idea. I need to change the material to make it a little easier to see, but no, you can kind of see how it is now. Definitely still got some things to do with it. Definitely on the ear right here. Some of this back here needs to be worked on. That down to 50. I think it's looking decent so far, though. Holy cow, that looks nuts. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Crazy what you can do with hair in here. Yeah, the fur definitely helps it. The fur definitely helps it a lot. Yeah. Let's go back to editing it, though. Go back to this. So I think some of this I'm gonna kind of pull it back like this. Make it look like flowy. Some of this on the bottom I'll probably cut because it looked a little long. But I don't know. Not too bad, I guess. Some of on the neck needs to kind of come out. Anyways, dude, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bedtime for me. Hey, peace out to you as well. You have a good one. You have a good one. I appreciate you hanging out. The ear needs work. Try to get some of that outflow. See if that looks bad. Nope. Cool. Some of that could come down.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts! I bet they taste bad. I bet that was Astro. Was that Astro? Who was that? It was Rusey. What's up, Rusey? What up? What you got going on? What up? What up? We out here making some fur. Making some fur. Long time no see. It has been a while. It has been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to? Making some fur? You know, every now and again. Every now and again. But nah, we're making some fur. Making some fur for our wolf here. Make it look nice and hairy. So I think back here could flow out a little bit. Oh, nice. Indeed, indeed. Yeah. So what you been up to? Still living the old work life? Hairy wolf? Yes. You can't have a wolf and have it not be hairy. That would just break the barriers of reality. Yeah, I'm still working. Nice, nice. Today's my day off. Oh, those are the best days, right? The days off are the best. Yeah, I've been applying to jobs and stuff too. I've been looking for some work myself. I haven't really heard much back. I heard back from like one job, but I was like, nah, with that job. But nice. What else you been up to? Still got, still doing some good old drawings and stuff? Let's make a new material. I'm just gonna make it that color. And then let's go back up here. game? I think I'm unfamiliar with that kind of game. How does that work? I'm not too sure how that works. What's the idea behind that? Pirate Software's Game Jam? How'd I know you were gonna say Pirate Software's Game Jam? Nice! The theme is it spreads? Nice. I was thinking about doing Pirates Game Jam, but... yeah. How long do you have for it? $14 days, 2 weeks. That's not bad. It's not bad. Are you working with a team or are you going solo on it? Started Friday morning. Nice. Well, good luck. Good luck. Just solo. Nice. Nice. What engine are you using to make yours? Immunity guy, nice, nice. Very nice. Oh, we got ads. And the music stopped. Why you stop? Man, YouTube playlists are doo-doo. See what this is looking like. Not bad. I feel like we need more right in here. Lord Kenny, hi man, welcome back. What's up? You welcome back as well. What you got going on today? We're out here working on some fur. Let's see, how much do we want to add? I forget how to control that. Oh, count maybe? Let's bring that down to like 1. It's kind of like D&D in terms of how it's played. You can create character and become whoever you want to be. Nice. Yeah, I know you've been saying for a while you want a game where you can just like be whoever you want. I've never actually played D&D though. I've got some friends that play it, but I've never actually played it. Hell yeah, Diablo 4 music? Yeah, Diablo 4 music's pretty good. I got a whole bunch of Diablo in this playlist. Diablo 2 now. And this playlist loves hanging around the Diablo stuff. Let's choose... I'm gonna change it up though. Let's go... Naraka Blade Point. But nice! How much work would you say you have left on your game, Lucy? We need more hair that comes down toward the head. You can take a look at that. Some of that needs to come up. And we need to cut it. Did you finish the survival game? No, that's on the back burner for now. I'm working on another thing. But I did get a lot of it done. So I kind of decided to put that on the back burner now because I heard there's a big Unreal Engine update that's going to be coming out. Where they basically are going to give you voxel-based like landscape type stuff. And one of the updates, and I'm like, oh, I'm not building any of this anymore right now until that update comes out. Because that was like one of the things I was kind of, you know, a little upset about with building the survival thing, because either you have to pay for the voxel plugin or like build a voxel system yourself. And voxel systems are super complicated, so I don't know how to do that. And the voxel plugin is really expensive, so I was not about to pay for that. But Unreal Engine is coming out with a supposedly, from what I've heard, they're coming out with an update that is going to give you some voxel type things in it. Yeah, it generates a character stats based on the age, the sex, the race, and sub-race, height, weight, and body fat. Each stat gives different benefit of your character. Nice! Sounds like a dope-ass RPG. Very nice. So is it like... Are you having to do, like, code to make it? Like, how does all that work? Oh, fair enough. I've heard about that too. Yeah, I heard about that update and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. If I can just have, like, an update like that for free, I'm just gonna wait on building a survival project. Because I would love for my survival project to have, like, you know, voxel stuff. For sure. I was considering building an MMO RPG as a voxel game when I was planning, but I had the same problem. Too complicated to make a voxel system yourself, and the plugin was too expensive for my budget. Yeah, that's the problem with voxel. It's really, really complicated to build a system like that, and the plugin is really expensive. They have, like, the free version of the plugin that you can get, but all you can do with the free version is literally make the landscape, and that's it. You can't do anything else, so it's completely useless. Yeah. I use so-called formula. It basically, codes, but more simplified. Oh, nice. So, like, is it like a software or something that kind of does that for you? Is that how it works? Oh, whoops. You know what Excel is and how it works? I've used Excel before, but it has been a really long time, so I honestly don't remember much about how it works. It's basically like a spreadsheet kind of thing, right? Like, you make spreadsheets and stuff on it? Yes? Okay. I got that right at least. Alright, let's see if I can cut this now without... Oh, without ruining it. See how that looks. Not too bad. Need to bring the stuff on the ears back. Like... maybe this. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Oh! What was that? That was something. Stay at home Top just subbed on YouTube. I appreciate the sub on the old YouTubes. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. That can come down. Same with this. There's a bunch of cell. Each cell has its cell address, like A1 being the far left top. A represents the horizontal place, and the number represents the vertical place. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty easy to understand. Fairly easy to understand. This was like my favorite song in Baldur's Gate. Whenever this one would come on during a fight, I was like, hell yeah. See how that's looking. Need more fur that comes down like towards this area. Maybe I need to... let's take a look at the vertex. Okay, we need to add this area to the vertex. Okay. So let's do that. Let's go down to the eye. Oh, whoops. To about right there. To there. And all of that. There we go. YouTube recommended me the stream, and now I'm stuck here with the Baldur's Gate 3 combat music. Cute little wolf though. Hey, I appreciate it. So just a random recommended stream. That's kind of rare for YouTube. That's a pretty rare move for YouTube. I appreciate the old YouTube. But nice, what's up? And I appreciate it. Yeah, the wolf. We got some work to do on it. We're just making the fur and stuff for it right now. But how goes it? So let's assign that. And let's say you put 5 in the cell A5 and 3 in the cell B7, and you make a formula equals A5 plus B7 in another cell. That cell shows the sum of 5 and 3, which you typed in the cell A5 and B7. Let me think about that. My brain turned to mush on that one. So you put 5 in the cell A5 and 3 in the cell B7, and you make a formula A5 plus B7 in another cell. That cell shows the sum of 5 and 3. Okay, that makes sense. I had to take a double read on that one though. But nice. Sounds like you got a cool little project going on. What kind of got you into it? Because I've never even heard of stuff like that being made in Excel. Delete. Some of this needs to curve back over. I need the floof. I'm having trouble getting the fluff like this. This definitely needs to like come up. Kind of like that. But I would say so does this. Cool. Well, I love using Excel. First of all, I used to play with it when I was a kid, and I heard getting good at Excel helps actual coding skills. And I wanted to make an RPG where you can literally do pretty much anything. So this is my best answer I could come up with. Okay, so you wanna... So, is the goal to learn how to code? You wanna move on to learning how to code and, like, make a video game? Is that the idea? Some of this needs to come out like this. Not sure if I want to make a video game, but I want to have skills in many things. Yeah, I could feel you there. I'm the same way. I like having skills, but I definitely want to make video games. Definitely want to make video games. But nice. Yeah, that sounds like it could be a useful skill. I'm sure there's definitely plenty of jobs out there that would take people that are like super efficient in Excel and stuff. But nice, do you think you're gonna try to like sell the game you're working on right now? Or like give it out? Or what's the plan, like the end goal for it? Some of this other stuff needs to be cut. Like I can draw, cook, speak 2 languages, use Excel at a decent level, or have understandings of it. Coding would be a good addition to it. Yeah, I agree. Coding is hard though. Do you have an idea of like what language you would want to learn when it comes to coding? Kind of like how this is fluffing out on the side. I need to do that over here as well. Just working on this game for my self-satisfaction and entertainment. Just inviting my friends who want to join me. Oh, nice. Like, join you to work on it, or like join you to play it? Oh, whoops. That was the wrong thing. Join me to play it? Nice. Very nice. Very nice. How long you been working on it? Probably like a month or so. Nice. Yeah, that's a good little while. That's a good little while. How much do you say? Would you say you have left to do with it? Or do you have an idea of like what all you still need to add to it?
With over 80 million.
It'll still take a few months. I need to work on combat formula, enemy AI, skill trees, and a bunch of abilities and items, enemies, dungeons, places, survival aspects of the game, etc. Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like a lot of work. How do you say that? Is it harped dragon? Did I say that right? What is that? It's gonna be like, we're trying to recreate this fantasy wolf thing, but yeah. We're in the process of trying to make some fur and stuff for it. Trying. We're in the process of working out the fur a little bit. I'm having trouble with the head fur though. It's hard to get this part right. But how's it going? What up, what up? Sounds fascinating. Faux show. Hmm. It's like maybe some of this could come. Back. Looks like we have an ad. I'm gonna take advantage and do a quick little pee break. I'll be right back. So, I will be right back. Be back soon. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So, let's keep working. Hmm. Looks like maybe I could come back. I've been scrolling through your YouTube and I noticed the video you posted about Rooster Teeth stealing from small creators. I heard about that too. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's the old YouTube channel. It's kind of abandoned at this point. I made a new one just doing stuff with game dev stuff. Why am I getting lag now? Why are you so laggy now? Let me do a restart. Close this and restart it. Yeah, the survival aspect of the game includes hunting, fishing, farming, cooking, and mining. I might add more. Each of them will be pretty detailed and realistic, like taking the fishing as an example. There will be water temperature, water quality, and season to consider. If you want to fish a specific type of fish, you'll be able to upgrade or customize your fishing rod to enhance the chance of getting better fish or increase durability of your fishing rod. Very nice. Yeah, that sounds dope. I'd love to see this turned into like a video game. I'd play the hell out of that game. I'd play the hell out of it. Very nice. Sounds like it's gonna be dope. Oh, I bet it's because of that. I bet it's because of the subdivision. Let me turn that off. But that's why I was getting lag. That is exactly why I was getting lag. That is exactly why. If there are video game devs who want to try that, I'm willing to invest time and even money for it. Shit, I'd be down to help. I'd be down to help build something like that. The hair down here needs to come down. It's on Excel, so there won't be any visual aspect for this game. Working on visual things takes too much time anyways, at least when working solo. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with working on video game stuff too, is that like working solo is insane with how much work there is. I could draw and add a picture of enemy and place. Would that be after I'm done with the base game? Nice. Yeah, just kind of get the mechanics of it done first and then worry about the prettiness of it later. That's generally how video games work as well. I'm kind of doing the game I'm working on right now a little differently. I'm just working on, we already heard this song. I'm kind of working on like characters and enemies first, while I work on getting the game design document a little bit more worked out. Because I already kind of have an idea of like what the characters and stuff are going to be like and the visual style of things. So it's going to be like, you know, medieval fantasy type stuff. So while I'm kind of working out how I want to do the mechanics, I'm just kind of working on, you know, some of that stuff. Because the mechanics are kind of up in the air right now. I have ideas for it, but it's not completely fleshed out, so I don't want to just go ahead and start doing code on stuff that I'm not 100% on, you know? Let's do this. That makes sense, yeah. Just while I kind of get the idea for the mechanics. I can show you some of the outfits I've made. Let me close this down real quick. Because I've got two outfits made so far. One for the main character, and then one for the one for an NPC I have. And that's kind of all I've got so far. Doing it the way I'm doing it right now, it takes a minute making this stuff, but I'll just pull it up real quick. Sure? Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. I've also got another monster in here that I made, like last week sometime. I still need to, like, you know, make materials and textures and stuff for it, but I've got the general skeleton of it in here. Speaking of outfit, there's 30 equipment slots for a character in my game. Holy crap! What goes in all the slots? That's a lot of slots. Yeah, I'm still debating on how I want to do equipment for my game. I'm still debating if I want you to be able to change armor and stuff like that. I'm not completely decided yet. There's a lot I'm still kind of deciding on with the mechanics. Yeah, these are some of the people I've got so far. I haven't made these two characters' outfits yet, but I made this outfit sometime last week, and I've got the outfit for the main dude, or at least the starting outfit. Might do some tweaking on it. But I might go back and, you know, change some of the hair on this too. Make some custom hair for the characters instead of using the ones they have now. Because right now they're just using metahuman hairs. But yeah, these are the two outfits I got so far. And I've got... I can pull in the... a monster dude that I have. I'll pull in the animation I made. This guy right here. But yeah, I still need to make the textures and materials for this thing. Big old tentacle monster. Yeah. Right hand, left hand, projectile, head, hair, face, neck, right and left shoulder, chest, waist, hip, back, right arm, forearm, wrist, hand, finger, thigh, calf, knee, ankle, foot. Same for the left. So basically an equipment slot for like every bone on the body, pretty much, almost. Very nice. Very detailed. Very nice. Yeah, that's kind of all I've gotten here so far. I've done some, only thing else I've done is, you know, some sprint code. And I fixed the foot IK on the metahuman. And I've got some animations that I've changed out. And that's kind of all I've done in here so far. Mainly doing stuff in Blender at the moment. Exactly, hell yeah. Sounds really good, Rusi. Yeah, that sounds dope. Sounds dope. Obviously, some equipment's can cover 2 or more body parts. I got how it works figured out, so I know I can make it work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Sounds like a cool ass project. So I think for the most part, the head area is done. I need to pull some of this hair back, though. Some of this. Might cut some of this on the ears. I don't know if it needs to be quite that long. Yeah, let's cut it down a little bit. A little better. Maybe angle it down. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Also love the monster and outfits you just showed me. Very well done. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that monster thing was the first thing I ever sculpted. I like sculpted it and rigged it and did all the retopology and stuff on it. It was a lot of work. The monster kind of reminds me of an enemy from Monster Hunter. Nice. I've never played Monster Hunter. But yeah, I would say that monster is kind of generic. I've definitely seen a few monsters that have the same kind of thing going on. For sure. And this is going to be a wolf that's going to be in the game. This is going to be another enemy in the game. Or, I don't know if it'll be enemy, but... maybe he'll be a homie. Like a homie wolf. I don't know yet. Maybe it'll be a mount. Who knows? Some of this can come down, probably. Cool. I think this general first area is pretty much done. Pretty much. But I've still got the back end. I'm kind of curious. Let's play with some of the stuff we can do with the hair and see what we can do. I want to mess with some of the kink. Oh yeah, it's called Shin-Gorn. Is that the monster? Should look it up. It's a huge monster. Here, let me look it up real quick. Close this real quick while I hit the Google. You never know what's coming up on Google. Let's look it up. Shin-Gorn? Oh yeah, that totally does look a lot like it. Pretty similar. Pretty similar. In some ways. This thing? I could see that. I could see that. Yeah. Pretty close, some ways. Alright, let's see what we can get on some kink right here. Oh, wow. Curl, amplitude 0.1, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's try one of the other ones. What does radio do? Oh, wow. That's weird. Yeah, not radial. What about wave? That seems like it might be closer to what I'm looking for this. Brianna Creasy? Did I say that right? Hi? What up? How's it going? Junum HRQ. Are you using the hair net to do the fur on that one? No, we're just using, we're using Blender's, hair system. That's what we'll be doing in the next tutorial tomorrow. I'm gonna show how to use this version of hair rather than hairnet, because you could definitely do some different things with it. Another thing I'm excited is the locational damage system. I've seen no games that do locational damage correctly or locational damage at all, so this will be interesting. So you're talking about like damage for like specific body parts kind of thing? Yes? Hell yeah. Yeah, I've seen some interesting systems with that kind of thing going on, but yeah, you don't see that very, very often. So what are you thinking about doing for the locational damage? Let's see. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, about like that. It's kind of what I'm looking for. See, 0.2. Ooh. Ooh. Not bad. No flatness. But I definitely need to tweak some things after doing that. Especially around the head again. Maybe just bring it down a little bit. Definitely wanted to angle out like that. Maybe right there. Take a look at it with the modifier. Yeah, the head needs more work after that. But I like what it's doing to the sides over here. Cool. For my game, each body part has its own health. All of them combined sums up to your character's overall health. Getting hit in a body part decreases the health of that body part and causes extra debuffs. Based on the body part? Oh, damn. Yeah, that sounds complicated. Very nice. Very nice. Like damage to the leg will reduce walking speed. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Today I'm facing a problem following the tutorials. I'm ADHD and I realized that today I'm not productive at all. I only did one hair and I couldn't do anything else all day. Not to mention I woke up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday completely. It's hot. Oh, I got an ad. I can't read the comment now. I'll wait on the ad to finish. Or actually, I could probably go here, right? Can I? Oh, no, it'll probably make it go away if I click this. Oh, no, I can see it right here. Right? Yes. I'll just read it here. It's completely hot, although it's normal. The sensation was hot. Yeah, I mean, as far as productiveness and all, you know, specifically with hair is awesome. I mean, like, crazy tedious. Like, so I could understand how, like, doing wood hair and being after that, being like, oh man, I need to take a break. Like, hair is tedious. It's the most tedious part of the character creator system that we're building, so, you know, take your time with it. Take your time with it. Also, the armors you wear only protect the body part they're covering, so if you're getting a hit in the head and not wearing anything on head, no matter how much armor rate you have for your head, you take 100% of the damage to your head. Yep, stuff like that, exactly. Very nice. Yeah, that sounds complicated. Yeah, we need a video game like that. You need to start building a video game, Rusi. I would love to play a video game like that. That's awesome? That does sound awesome. That does indeed sound awesome. Let's see. I'm taking a break all day. I hate this, but I can't continue. My body doesn't respond to my commands. Hey, take a break. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes the body needs a break. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'll probably take a day off soon as well. Take a day to just play some video games and chill out. Sometime soon. Yeah, some games do locational damage. Even modded Skyrim has that type of mods, but none of them do it correctly. Like, you get hit in the arm, but still, armor calculation of that is not, is that a full armor set instead of the armor of the arm? Yeah. Yeah, watch. You say that, and now watch. A bunch of video games are gonna start doing stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know. That would definitely be some complicated systems to build. But we shall see. We shall see. Cool. Alright. Well, I think this is a solid place to call it. Let's, let me take a look on Twitch real quick. Hmm. 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 Let's raid out to Silverdrift, who's playing some ESO. Let's do that. We will work on some more of the hair. So I kind of thought the fur would go faster. I thought we would get more done than we did, but it ended up being a lot of tweaking. Lots of tweaking. Will this fur have physics? Nah, probably not. I'll probably turn it into a card-based fur system. Maybe. But physics, probably not. Just because it'd be too expensive, you know? I might test it, but yeah, probably not. Well, alright. We're gonna call it here. I appreciate everyone for hanging out for the Twitch side of things. We're gonna raid out to Silverdrift, who is playing ESO. Thanks for the stream. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out, Rusi. It was good to catch up. Good to catch up. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out as well, Lord Kenny. But yeah, I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Awesome stream. See you next time. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah. I'll see y'all later. See you later, Junum, as well. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.